Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Lucy B here. As you all know, if you're new here guys, you are most welcome. And if you've been always coming here guys, thank you. Thank you so much for loving me, for caring, for supporting me. And if you're new guys, please like, share, subscribe. When you come here, you're going to learn a lot in maybe or talk about things, life experience, love, environmental, and maybe I can just say I talk about things that can make the world a better place to live. Yeah, guys, like if you can see, the topic today is about my advice to diaspora women about young African men. If you are a diaspora woman who lives in America, live in Europe, this is a very serious advice for you guys. Okay, guys, you know when you're in diaspora, you are just like, even though you are not a celebrity, you're just like a celebrity. You know, you see like celebrities, they might have everything, but they really struggle when it comes to love because most of the people that love them, most of them are not genuine. Most of the people that love celebrities, they're either for their money, they are either to get fame, and it's the same thing when you're in diaspora, especially if you're in America or Europe, and when you go to Africa, they see you like a celebrity, even though we don't have money, but they see you like you have money because they don't understand what you are going through here. They don't understand the problem we face. They don't understand everything. So I want to advise you, diaspora woman, take this advice seriously. You know, especially there are so many young African men who are becoming, not even young African men only, maybe even men in Asia and all that. Okay, let me say men in developing country. Be careful with these young men in developing country because the world has become so harsh that people are suffering so much, and these young men have decided to come up with plan to like drill you, to like take everything that you have, like to take your money, to drill money from you because they think you have money. And also they have come to realize that women abroad, women in diaspora have problem when it comes to relationship. Their men are not, the men that are not there, the men that are there are not good. The women are struggling, they are desperate. They know that we are very desperate, and they know that most of the women abroad, they are lonely. For example, like when here in abroad, you know women, we in abroad, we are sometimes, we get so lonely, especially if you don't have like family members around. And even those who have got family members, they are still lonely because the family members are too busy. Because we are too busy, we have too much work to do. You don't have time for yourself. You don't have time for family. So people, if you're married, especially if you're single, we really feel so lonely. And also to those who are married, but you know, sometimes you're married, but like you're single. You know, like your man is not giving you that emotional, whatever that you long for. They cheat, or they don't treat you well, or you know, there are so many things going in, and then you are there, you feel lonely. And because of that, we get tempted, you know, sometimes we now turn to social media. And then here in the social media, we have these young men who are just there ready. They already know about how women abroad, they are desperate. They are just there to start like chatting you up. They are just there like to grab you and to like rob you with that everything that you've got. So maybe even sometimes even your family members, you know, like you want to talk to your family member, but sometimes also family can turn to be just another problem. They only talk to you when they want money, and the moment you don't have money, they don't have anything to do with you. You want to talk to them? No. The only time they talk is they have problem, they want that, and then they will talk to you. But once you give them money, they don't care anymore, and you're here lonely. You know, you're looking for somebody to talk to you, somebody to tell you that they love you, somebody to show you that they care. And then maybe you turn to Facebook. Let me say you turn to social media, but then sometimes mostly you turn to like Facebook. And before you know, this young man starts chatting you up, saying nice thing, the thing that you've been longing for. And before you know, you fall in love with him. And then before you know, you're in love with him already. Now you're taking him like your love. And then you start even planning that maybe you should go and marry him or something like that, and then bring him over. And yet this young man has his other plan. He just want to drill money from you. Before you know, they start coming with excuses. Oh, I have this business and it's going down and I don't know what to do. I don't know where to turn. And because you are in love, you're so much in love, you just met this guy, is talking to you all the time. He's telling you all the sweet word. Oh, he cannot do without you. I can't wait to see you. All this kind of thing. and is now in trouble. And then what do? You say, oh, I have to help my love. I have to help I don't want to see my sweetheart in trouble. You help him once. Before you know, it's going to come with another problem. Either his mother is sick, or they've been robbed, or his car is down. So many things they will come with, and you'll be giving money like that. You'll be giving money like that. And then sometime, love is very stupid. Sometimes when you fall in love, you just become so stupid. You even realize that, this kind of excuses, this kind of begging is becoming too much. This guy is asking me money every now and then. This is becoming too much. You start to also feel like there's something not right here. But because, like I say, love is stupid, you're already in love, you just do it again and again and again. Before you know, and the annoying thing is once you give this man this money, he will disappear. And then when you try to call him, he's not there. When you try to reach him, he's not there. Guys, all what I'm talking, this thing is real life. And I'm sure you might have heard, but like me, I've heard of so many stories from my friends, from my family members, many things, Before you know, he has robbed you. You've got nothing. Some women even go to the extent even like selling whatever good thing that they have just to save their loved one. I cannot call these women stupid. I cannot call them they are desperate. I can just say that they just met the wrong people. The wrong people that, you just like, you're human, you want to be loved and you're not getting it. And then when you start getting it, it's not a bad thing. So I just want to tell you, if you're in this kind of situation, woman, don't think you're stupid. Don't think like, you've got no sense. No, it's just happened. But the only thing I want to advise you at is that don't do it again. Just be wise. Be wise. Don't do it again. Yes, guys. So guys, if you find this information is informative, please guys, like when you like, this will help to reach other people so that all the women abroad, not even women abroad, even women who are high, like, women who have got money and there might be like over 40s, they're over 35 and above, all these women, be very careful with these fake young men abroad. And even it happened to young girls. I remember there's this cousin of mine, she lives in London. She went to my country, she fell in love with this guy, and she was really so much in love. They are all like almost same age. The guy is older than her by 5 years. They are like almost like not far, like the love, it was like real proper love. And then this love fell for this guy, and then she started frequenting Uganda frequently, started going to Uganda frequently. Before you know, she was pregnant. And so now she was now deep in this guy, one time she just surprised him. She just went because she had a rumor that this guy, the money she's sending to this guy, is just using it on other women. And when she surprised him, she only to go home, she find this man was real living with a woman. He had a wife, his real girlfriend, real wife. So she was just like supporting the man and his family and his children. Can you imagine, guys? That is so painful. And it has happened to so many people. And also diaspora women, you please be careful. Some of you go even to Africa to marry these men and bring them here. When you bring them here, before you know, they just come here. When they get their status, before you know, they just leave you. And maybe you've wasted a lot of your time. You've wasted all your money. You're even getting old. Maybe some of them are even still, because they are young. They maybe he has this sweet whatever. This is gonna break you completely. So women, please, diaspora women, be very careful. Don't fall for this thing. We've had, you don't believe me, go and search. You're gonna find a lot of women that have been heartbroken, that have been brought down, that have become completely poor because these young men have taken all their money. Just be very careful. These young men, they come with all the sweet wine. They know everything to say to you. It's like they study. It's like they sit down and study, or they just go for a course. So my advice to you, diaspora women, please take care of your money. Take care of your property. Start loving where you live. Be careful with who you go and love abroad. Sometimes even you leave the one that you love. But when you stay away from them for 5-10 years, just be careful. They might have fallen in love with somebody else. Just be careful. I want to just advise you women, be very careful.